Hey, good morning, good morning. This is a quick post-meditation recap. And for those of you who aren't familiar with my sort of three-step process, 17 hours of fasting, meditating, and creating, what I'm doing right now is part 3, creating. I've been fasting, I did my meditation this morning, and now I'm creating something by recording this audio. For me, it's my strongest work. It's usually my most clearest mind is early in the morning, especially after fasting, especially after meditating, double especially after fasting and meditating, and then creating. So in my opinion, it's not really good enough to just think about this stuff, but get it down on paper or record the audio or even a video. And I was going to do video, but I thought, here's my honest reason I didn't want to do video, because it takes too long I got to get going, get my shoes, get my dog, get ready, brush my teeth, get out of the house and all that. And by then, my idea is less clear because the ideas tend to float away a bit after meditation. So that's why I want you to quickly create after the meditation. Speaking of meditation, and I know a lot of people ask me about meditation, like, how do you meditate? What do you do? What do you listen to? I usually listen to guided meditations. My favorite is Joe Dispenza. And in the years I've been doing it, I kind of don't really even listen to it anymore. It's turned into sort of background music, and I go off into sort of my own world and do my own thing. And like this morning, and it's okay to think about quote unquote work stuff. So here's my note for the day. For example, my friend Mariela Smith, she is doing a tarot for creatives, tarot cards for creatives, and she's doing a Kickstarter. And she has, I think it's a book and the cards. I'm not actually 100% sure. And so that was in my mind. So I'm going into my meditation. I didn't really have that on my mind, but it just sort of came into me. And I thought about it. And here's what happens during meditation. Here is my goal for meditation, by the way. My goal, there's a great quote that said, the goal of meditation is not to become a better meditator. The goal of meditation is to become better at whatever, life or... So my meditations, sure, I'm on some journey or I'm on some guided meditation and I'm floating through the skies or whatever I'm doing. It's all good. I kind of make fun of it because that's fun, but I want to have that clarity. So often I have that clarity during the meditation, and this is what I got this morning. So Mariela is doing these tarot cards. I really don't know much about tarot cards. However, I know about physical products. Well, actually, I don't know about physical products. I'd like to know more about physical products because I'm not really into physical products. So I like that she's doing these cards. And for me, back to my big idea of Kairos and the 3 sub-ideas, energy, trajectory, and frequency. And then under those 3 are 3 different areas. And then under those 3 are 3 different action items or ideas. And I've already been thinking of having like a totem or a symbol or some kind of icon or representation or mascot or something visual representation of each of those 27 ideas. Now, here's my thought. What if each of these 27 ideas was a card, like a physical card that I printed and made a box? And so maybe with the books, you get a box. You get the cards with the box. So this was inspired by Mariela and her tarot cards, and then she even did a Kickstarter for it, which I think is super cool because I've been wanting to do a Kickstarter. And then I'm just thinking I could offer the books, the interviews with the 27 people, and then the boxes of the 27 cards. I know nothing about printing or making cards or any of that stuff, so I'd have to figure all that out, but that could be really fun. And then I'm thinking of using, whether or not you're for AI art, but I actually really enjoy AI art and playing around with AI art to make some really cool graphics for that. Okay, that's it for this morning. It is in a way, I just told you not how to meditate, but one of the upsides of meditation and sort of one of the not really spoken about side benefits of the clarity of things you're thinking about. Because I think you're not supposed to think about, you're not supposed to, who cares what you're supposed to do in your meditation? It's, don't think of what I need to buy at the grocery store and all the boring stuff. The idea is to go to the higher level stuff. And this for me is higher level thing where I'm thinking in higher, clearer, more clear terms about my upcoming ideas, and I just sort of see them more clearly. And in a way, it's like that, that I guess at companies they have, like the Monday morning strategy session or whatever. Well, hey, it's Monday morning strategy session about, the upcoming week or whatever. So for me, though, all of those activities that get started in your day, I lose some of that beauty, that magical time, that early creation time, early in the morning, when we are not yet in our day yet. And that is what I consider really where the gold is, where the glittery good stuff is in those morning times. And if you're an evening person, then it's maybe in the evening. It's that time when it's in between asleep and awake. And so you could also say in the evenings, it's between awake and asleep. And it's just that groggy time when you're just getting going. And that's, for me, the best time to do meditation, because you're not yet influenced by the banality of the regular day, like walking the dog, which I got to go do. So, all right, Pepper, we're heading out. And sorry, Pepper. Pepper usually hears me talking on the walk, but now I really wanted to get this one out because it was clear, and I really like this whole idea of the 27 cards. Okay. That's it for now. This is Bradley Charbonneau, Repossible Podcast YouTube channel, and this is a Monday edition. So I have to say here, it's Monday. I don't usually have this kind of jumping for joy clarity on Mondays, but I must be day 13. I think it's day 13 of my juice fast. I haven't eaten food in 13 days. Don't worry, I'm getting enough protein and nutrients from I am doing sort of shakes and sort of smoothies. My favorite is spinach and this sort of vanilla vitamin powder stuff. And I definitely do vitamins and soy milk. And there's definitely some sugars in there. I'm not avoiding sugar would be great, but that's even harder. Okay. All right. I'm rambling. Bradley Charbonneau, YouTube channel, where possible, all the good stuff. Upcoming book, Kairos, Energy, Trajectory, Frequency. Going to be 27 cards, physical form. Kind of cool, right? All right, bye for now.